What do a failed music producer,
an aging flower child,
a savvy teen tomboy, and a revolving door of hopeful musicians have in common?
Scratch Tracks, the future of Canadian comedy and part of the ComedyCoup competition worth $500,000 in production funding. So we've got 3 generations of misfits under one roof with a recording studio in the basement.
I just realized how much comedy actually happens here. You just never know who's going to come in the door of the recording studio in a small town setting.
Grandma, Nathan, and Bridget, they encompass the entire demographic spectrum of possible viewers.
We've got Nathan, who's had a huge fall from grace, crawling back to his grandmother.
My little bedwetter.
You know, I've heard so many stories about people who have gone away only to come back and rent a Cadillac in order to make their friends think that they're successful. That's the kind of guy that I think Nathan is.
And Grandma, too. She's stuck in the 60s.
The one with the long blonde hair, dancing naked at Woodstock. Grandma.
The grandma character appeals to a generation that still watches television.
Seriously, my life should be a sitcom.
Bridget's definitely gonna rule the house. She's tough, she's not taking anything from anybody.
Bridget is feisty, she's a truth teller, and that makes her the perfect narrator for this sitcom. Scratch Tracks will do for musicians what 22 Minutes does for politicians.
I don't think I've ever worked in a recording studio without some ridiculous degree of humor. And then I think other musicians would dig it because we're all narcissists.
Groovy?